So let's play Snowgo again. I think it doesn't have any chance in the current meta, but let's still have a look. Okay, where is... Oh, there it is. Hi, good luck, have fun. This is a keep. Let's see if I can still play the Snowgo thing. I have to find black mana with this one. And it seems like I'm playing against Drake, which is a very hard matchup for my deck, but I should have enough counters. So maybe I can just get some blue mana, let's say Island, and see what happens. Crypt Incursion is not so good. Let's still brainstorm as long as we have the mana available. 1 and 2. Returning this land, and then pass and discard and expands. The next thing that I want to get is black mana for Crypt Incursion, things like that. As I'm playing against, against Drake, I do not expect too many creatures, but still Crypt Incursion could give me some life. So there is a Seagate Oracle that I wanted to counter with Mana Leak, but there's no mana open here, so I just have to wait and save my Mana Leak for more important spells or for the next spells that he's playing. I think I'll pass and play the Knowledge for some mana, for some more cards. Let's just see what happens. What is he playing here? Compulsive Research is worth a counter, especially when he's digging for lands. No, there's a Boilerworks, not digging for lands. And I just have to get mana now. Swamp. What will I do? I think I'll do it like that. Getting back the swamp, and then I'll pass the turn. My end of turn play will be accumulated knowledge, and then I'm going to replay the swamp to have something to fight against his creatures. Seagate Oracle doesn't do much at this point of the game. And there's a Muldrifter. Okay, cannot do anything about this Muldrifter. Okay, so now it's getting time for killing his creatures. And building up the mana base. Yep. I could go for teachings into knowledge or into any counter spell that I might have. Let's see. Research. It's okay. Forgot to play teachings. But there is some knowledge which I can play in his turn. And then I can start getting rid of his creatures. What is that? Supposed to be... it's a flicker. I have to mana leak this, because he will gain so much card advantage by playing the flicker. I have to play faster than him. Edict first. To have room for the knowledge. Flicker. Here we get a bunch of cards, 8 cards. And then he's got the option of countering the edict. Let's see what happens. I play the knowledge as well for another knowledge, and then he has to sacrifice a permanent, which will be the Seagate Oracle. I want to play a normal land. No Boilerworks, no fetch land. Burn, okay. Yep. Terminate. Firebolt. Does he have more burn spells? I hope not. Passive research. Okay, so now it's time for knowledge. And it's a stagger shock, which I don't need here. Let him draw 3 cards. And then he hopefully plays a creature, a small one, that I can kill by stagger shock. Down to 1. Okay. There we go. First things first. I'd like to play this one. And then I'll pass. End of turn brainstorm. Using Creeping Creation for some life. Sure. Okay, down to 5. Brainstorm. Okay. I don't need Stagger Shock that much against him. But I still play it here. And let's see what I have. I have the Capsize Peregrine Drake combo. But I do not have Flicker, so I just forgot to build the complete deck. But a Drake on its own is like is good enough to gain card advantage or to have an attacker, I think. See, 4, 5, 6, 7. Undo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going for the Drake. Land. Teachings. For Spoutsworm. And then I slowly, just very slowly, try and kill him. So he's got a Drake on his own, which doesn't do much if he doesn't have any other spells, and I think he's kind of empty-handed, even though he's got 4 cards in his hand. And I don't think that he has much business here. Is it another Drake, or what is it? Oh no, it's a wall. If he has a wall, it's good game. No, it's another Drake. I can take care of both Drakes. Yep, in my turn. My Drifter. Ah, this is bad luck. Very bad luck. So now there's the counter spell. Let's use Scred on this one. Bolt on that one. Okay, and then we just pass. 1 Drake, we can deal with 1 Drake. 2 Drakes is harder. 1 Drake is okay. We've got the counter spell. We can find, or we can search for any spells with our mystical teachings, and then we see what happens. What is that? Is it a burn? Burn spell? Counter spell. Okay, I'm losing this. And let's sideboard. What do we want to have against Drake? Pyroblast is good. No. Edict is okay. Shaman Relic is okay. No, we don't want to have Relic here. What do we not need? No Stagger Shocks. No Electrickery. Let's cut 1 Drake. Another Drake. Get back 1 Drake. What's the problem here? Oh, I have too many cards in my deck. 62. So I just did not adjust the Snow Go deck. Oh, let's see if it still works out, even though I did not adjust it. And this is a mulligan because we have no land. And this hand we can keep. I'd like to put on top with the Evolving Wilds, and then I have to shuffle away the Mana Leak. Or I can just keep it on top. Let's keep it on top. Then I can play Brainstorm and try and find some more lands. Because he needs at least 3 turns to get some of his spells online. Brainstorm. Spell, okay. Fine with that. Mountain. Oh, too bad. So now I need lands, 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 lands. He's got the perfect mana base here. Yeah, maybe this is... Oh. This is worth Pyroblasting. And there's a Brainstorm, which I have to use at this spot to find mana. 1, 2. I do not need Teachings now. I will need it later. Okay, Swiftwater Cliffs. Let's find some blue mana again, because yeah, there's for the black, because we want to have Counterspell. It would be nice to have Counterspell and Mana Leak as well. I'd like to fetch now. So we have the magical number of 5 lives, five lands. We now need some green mana. And then we can go and find Spot Swarm. We have so many counters, but nothing to do. Our opponent has 5 cards and enough lands to play his creatures and things. Oh, another land. Six lands versus 7 lands. Okay. Seven lands, 7 lands. No, he has 8 lands. Doesn't matter. So many counters. Brainstorm. End of turn Brainstorm. Sure. Counterspell into mana. No, okay. I can wait with the Brainstorm for some fetch lands. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pyroblast. Let's play Lightning Bolts on the Peregrine Drake as soon as it hits play. If he flickers, we just play Mana Leak. And have 1 counter spell to counter whatever he wants to play. Okay, so he has now used 1 of his flickers. He has 4 cards in his hand, doesn't have the Peregrine Drake in or on the battlefield, and now we are even if we are looking at the board state. I've got 1 more counter spell for any spell that he wants to play, like a second Peregrine Drake, and he knows that I should have, or that I have 1 counter spell. It would be nice if he plays a creature or anything like that, because I have Mana Leak. Yeah, come on. Come on, play into my counter now. It was like a counter roll now, and you saw that I used up all of my counters. No, there's nothing that he plays. Let's do this if he had something here to do. Oh, nice. Now we have teachings and can get the engine online in just getting another teachings for teachings, or counterspell, Seagate Oracle. It's okay. It's a creature that we can kill easily. This might be worth countering. Sorry for the delay, but the postman came, and what am I going to do? Let's pass. Teachings. Let's see what happens. Okay, what do I want to have? Another teachings. And then I just can play Brainstorm. Put back 2 cards, which are this one and that. And then I can play Boilerworks. And pass. Okay, let's just have him have another Seagate Oracle. They are just dealing 1 damage, and I have to take care of the combo spells. Teachings for okay, he's countering that one. Oh, just flicker. Yeah. He can flicker his oracles. Don't care much about that. What is interesting to have? Maybe counterspell? No, I can't pass. Maybe I want to play Edict in his turn to get rid of at least one of his creatures. Could be okay. Counterspell. Two, three, 4 teachings. For Pyroblast. Countering the Archaeomancer. And then I have to speed up. Okay, knowledge. Mana Leak is not great anymore. Cancel. So now I can play Teachings at the end of his turn, trying to find another Teachings, and Teachings for Counterspell again. Yeah, should be okay. Should be a good idea. Let's take 2 more damage, and then I can play Teachings. Maybe I don't go for Counterspell, but Spout Swarm. No, let's get Teachings. Get some Forest. And yep, this looks nice. We can pass now and start getting Spout Swarms and things like that. Yep. Spout Swarm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teachings. Counterspell. I just have Mana Leak. Let's get Counterspell. And then we can start doing some tricks. Passing the turn here. Edict on him. Taking 1 more damage. Spout Swarm. Okay, let's start. Capsize is nice, but we don't really, or we can't really have it in against his deck. I play Shred now. Playing Boilerworks. Getting back the mountain. And then I attack. At the end of his turn, I just play a bunch of tokens. Drawing 1 card. And then it's looking pretty nice for us. Let's attack. Okay. Sure. Okay. Mana Leak 1 and then Mana Leak 2. One more Spot Swarm token. Lightning Bolt. And then we should have him. Let's see if it works out well. Mm-hmm. So I need 3 more turns to win, and I have to play fast. Okay. Sure. Okay. You can block just one Zeppelin. If he plays a Flicker on the Drake or something like that, I just don't care. Yeah, too bad that I had to go to the postman, because then the board position would be great to have more time than the opponent, and winning the second game is so good. So here is the kill that he wants to do. If he has a counter spell or a counter, we just lose here. If he doesn't, we might be able to win. I think he wants to kill Saprolings as well. 12 on us. Ah, there is a Pyroblast in his hand. There is one in his hand. No! What can I do here? Do I have... No. Nothing to do against this. What can I do? Very good games. It was so close. I could have played it in a different way here. Could have saved my counter spells. Not sure. Yeah, we lose. But you saw that Snowgo can have a good matchup against the other against his deck. Yeah, let's see what happens.